Hello. Hello. Hope everyone's having a nice Friday. Can't tell if this is high up. I am back again. And I'm gonna carry on with this model. I'm always done. Hi. Yeah. A little bit to finish. And I thought I'd go through again how I split it, and I'm gonna pose it and split it. Hopefully I can pose it and split it in the stream without my computer having a bit update on what I'm printing. Currently printing some more little pencil holders. Oh, I remember why I don't like this playlist. It's got talking in it randomly. It really puts me off. Okay, there we go. So currently printing. I am printing. I wonder if I can share it. Actually, Bamboo doesn't let me. Yeah, I just show it. I just quickly mocked up these cute little boys. There are also pencil holders, magnets, magnet pencil holders for my fridge. So I thought if I'm gonna look at these cute mudkits. I love this color scheme. Anyway, I thought if I was gonna release the mudkits, I thought I'd at least release something else alongside it. Oh, Bamboo. So yeah, we've got these cute boys. Printing. You just slot a little 3mm magnet in there, I think. That's the size. And they're going to be done in 49 minutes. Unfortunately, it won't capture the stream there. That's my what I'm currently printing today. Because every day I'm printing something different, apparently. Today I also well, actually yesterday I printed the bases that exploded on me, and I got them off the printer today, off the Saturn 3. Perfect flawless prints. Every day I am impressed by the quality of that printer. I guess it's a new printer, so it still hasn't started giving any effect like you. But I'm reprinting some parts. Oh wait, I can hear it from. One of my spools of filament is like tangled up, so I keep having to run in there and untangle it. Anyway, yeah, the base is printed perfectly. I'm comparing it to some of the things, like I'm reprinting some bases because I printed them on my old Mono X and they had layer lines and I wasn't, so I'm reprinting some bases that I printed in the past. And yeah, I can tell the difference in quality. But I was being stubborn and not buying a new printer. This is a kaiju from Pacific Rim. I made this model, I think it was 3 years ago, 4 years ago, and I never really did anything with it. So I'm sprucing it up and I'm gonna release it at some point. He is Otachi from Pacific Rim. I think he is one of my favorite kaiju. Kind of sad that the file was just kind of rotting in my hard drive, and a hard drive I don't even use anymore, so I have to really dig them out. Legally distinct, yeah, it's actually a white pterodactyl kaiju. I was also thinking about trying to do a little sort of sculpting course. It's, some of you guys are showing interest in learning, and I do like, I guess I do like the idea of teaching other people, because I learned ZBrush through watching YouTube videos, so I want to be able to, I guess, push that forwards. So maybe if I finish this month's Kaijumon releases, I'll think about it a bit more. I've written down a couple of like things I want to do, and I'll make sure to let everyone know. I'd probably do it as a stream, and then I'd turn the stream into a YouTube because I'm lazy. The least amount of effort something takes means most likely it's going to happen. But I can't promise it would be a good tutorial of any kind. And when I was sculpting my little axolotl head, I was like, I could do a little tutorial on how I did it. Something like simple like that. Okay, how should I do his wings? Da-da. Well, I'm glad. I'll probably let people know on Discord, and then it'll just be on YouTube. I'd have to be like in the mindset though of being like, okay, I've got to talk about what brushes I'm using and why I'm using them. So probably struggle to begin with, but I was learning, I would just watch people speed sculpt. Oh yeah, Blender. I have a love-hate relationship with Blender because I learned traditional 3D modeling, like box modeling, at university, and I learned it on Maya. And Autodesk Maya, which is I hate it as well. I hate Maya, but that's what they taught me at university. And when I say taught me, I mean they gave us a bunch of video tutorials and they told us to watch them. It wasn't a very informative. No, Blender is free. Blender is free. I learnt on Maya, which is not a free piece of software. I always recommend Blender because Maya is what it's technically industry standard. Like it's what the games industry uses, it's what the animation industry uses, but it's so expensive and it's so like unfriendly. And they do the same thing. So then after I finished university and my after I finished university and my license ran out for Maya, I was like, okay, I'll just learn I learned Blender. But because I like hardwired my brain into Maya, I just couldn't get my head around Blender. Even though it's exactly the same thing, like they do the same tool. And then I gave up Blender and I started learning ZBrush, which is a completely different beast. Like the key bindings for ZBrush are very different. And then I spent like 3 years learning ZBrush, which is what I'm using right now. And this is also technically industry standard, but it's an expensive piece of software. So I was at university again, and I got away with I managed to get myself a student license in ZBrush, which is what I learn on. But then when I left university the second time, I got a master's in game development on top of my degree of game design. No, I got master's in game design on top of my undergraduate degree of game art. So then I was like, okay, well, I either got to buy my own license for ZBrush, which is, I can't remember how much money, it's a couple $100, I think, $300. And as a broke university graduate without a job, that's a lot of money. Or I've got to learn Blender. So I then tried to learn Blender for sculpting, and I think I really had to go at it for like a month. I was like, I'm going to give myself a month to learn Blender. And I managed to do some things with it, but I just was like, actually, I'm just going to bite the bullet and pay for ZBrush, and I'm going to buy ZBrush because I wanted to do Kaijimon, and I was just more comfortable using ZBrush. And it kind of was like, okay, I'm going to buy ZBrush, and I now have to force myself to do something with that. Like, I can't just like give up. You know, it's like, I'm buying this, I've got to really dedicate my time to it now. That's what I did. But because my brain was so hardwired, like, to a different sort of control scheme, I just struggled. I struggle a lot with I said, just learning the key binding with Blender. But I do use Blender a lot for like if I have to. I use Blender to render everything because I think it's a really, really good rendering engine, like way better than anything else. I use it to rig and I use it to animate. If I ever, back when I was doing like freelance stuff, I used it to rig and animate stuff. And I do, if I have to do like a bit of hard surface modeling, then I'll just do it in Blender, like a little box modeling. But sculpting, I've learned everything on ZBrush, and Blender has a good like it's a different sort of workflow with Blender, because in Blender you want to start off by like box modeling your basic shape, and then you turn that basic shape into, and then you use that basic shape to sculpt. Whereas in ZBrush you just start with circles and spheres, and you gotta kind of just mash them around. There's no like box modeling in ZBrush. You'd have to model something in Blender and then import it into ZBrush if you wanted to do. And I think Blender is a better piece of software for like people who just want to learn, like as a hobby, because it's free and it's just a better package. Like it just does everything. Whereas ZBrush is very specialized. Like if you're gonna use ZBrush, you want to use it if you're gonna do like sculpting people. Like I even don't think it's that good for sculpting characters. I think it's honestly, if I only use it to sculpt rocks, terrain, and creatures. Like I used to try and sculpt people in ZBrush, and I just hard surface sculpting in ZBrush is really hard to do as well, because it's not like there's tools in it, but I don't know what the tools are. I literally only learned what I need to make Kaijimon. Whereas in Blender, like you can flip-flop between hard surface and then like soft surface sculpting if you want. Like if you want to do a car, you would just hard surface model, like box model a car, and then you could then take it into the sculpting part of Blender and then just kind of sculpt some like damage into it if you wanted to. Whereas if you wanted to make a car in ZBrush, you'd spend so much time just fighting with the software to do that, because it's just not meant for that. It doesn't really have the right tools. And then you'd end up just having to import something from a different piece of software. But the basics of both are the same, like the general techniques are the same. Like what I'm doing right now in ZBrush can be easily done in Blender because I'm just masking, pulling, like nothing special. Nice. I'm glad glad it's working. The reason I stopped streaming on Twitch and started streaming on YouTube is because I just hate the way VODs work on Twitch. Like they just delete themselves after a certain amount of time if I don't save them, and I have to remember to download them if I want to preserve them. And I don't know, so I was just like, I'm just gonna stop. And I've had my YouTube channel for decades now, and I was like, I'm just gonna use my YouTube channel. Easier. And it means people can hopefully watch the VODs a lot easier. I think I like to watch Twitch VODs on YouTube. So I like Twitch streams. Like I watch a lot of Twitch streams, but if I can, I'll catch the VODs whenever they're uploaded on YouTube, like either the streamer or by like other like content farms, I guess you would say. Because I got YouTube Premium. I'm gonna say it now. I paid for YouTube Premium, and no, I like to be able to just use my phone to watch stuff. Yeah, Premium. I like they got me by saying, oh, you can have 2 months for free, and then you can cancel afterwards if you want. And I was like, oh yeah, I didn't mind. I signed up for 2 months because I was traveling anyway, and I was like, I'll get YouTube Premium, I'll use it, I'll download a couple of videos so I can watch them on the plane. Because that's a good thing as well, I like about it. You can download music and you can download videos onto your phone. And then after the 2 months was up, I was like, oh, I really don't want to... Actually, I turned auto renewal off, so after the 2 months were up, it just stopped being YouTube Premium, and I was like, actually, I don't think I can go back to not having YouTube Premium. And so now I pay whatever it is a month. I don't even want to know how much it is a month. But I was like, well, hopefully eventually might pay me eventually for my YouTube videos. Maybe. So it'll make it up. Yeah. A $39.99 isn't how expensive YouTube Premium is. I think it's like €9. And then I was talking to my dad, and I was like, "Oh, Dad, I got YouTube Premium. Do you want me to get like a family plan so we can both have it?" And he was like, "I've also got YouTube Premium," and I was like, "We shouldn't both have it. We should both pay for it." I was like, "Cancel yours." And he was like, "No, I don't wanna." I was like, "Dad, I can't remember how much it is. I can check. I just quickly check, just so I can confirm." Purchases and memberships. It's $11.99. So €12. Oh my god, this song. Yep, there we go. So €12. Well, £12. That's a bit of a rip-off. Like €12 and £12 is not the same. I guess that's when you get full breakfast. Everything just costs more in the UK for some reason. Okay, what's your hot take? Oh, so I take advantage of my dad's Amazon Prime. You mean the fact that we haven't heard anything about the new Nintendo game that's gonna come out? I'm literally thinking about this morning. I was like, we haven't heard anything from Pokemon ZA, whatever it's called. And I was saying yesterday as well that I don't want to know anything about it until it's out. Well, yeah, like, I think, honestly, people, I don't know, like Game Freak and Nintendo, like, they're not struggling for money, so, and the fans are always going to be here, so they don't need to rush. But I think they're hurting their fan base by rushing. And everyone's said, I think unanimously, the Pokemon community has said, we're fine waiting for a game, don't rush. So hopefully that's what they're doing. Like I've got big hopes for the new one, because Legends Arceus is my favorite game. I think it's the best thing they've made in like the past decade, or even longer. I think decade and a half. I kind of want to give him make a little hole. No, it's much effort. It also gives me a bit of a chance to try and like catch up. Not that it's ever gonna happen, but try and catch up on some of the old Pokemon, because not that I've made any, you know, I made a load of Paradox Pokemon. I love Ultra Sun and Moon. I think Ultra Sun and Moon is my favorite of the 3DS games. Don't know what I'm doing here. Because I love the Alola vibe. But like gameplay wise, I like Legends Arceus. I'm trying to think if I want any wrinkles on the inside, like horizontal wrinkles on the wings. Maybe I love Ultra Sun and Moon because I like the boss fight. I feel like that was like their first sort of like introduction to like, we're gonna do a hard fight again, like a boss fight, because you had the totem Pokemon, and then spoilers for Ultra Sun and Moon, if no one's played it, you get to fight Ultra Necrozma at the end, and he's actually like meant to be a challenging fight. And it's something they did in Legends Arceus. I appreciate. 2-stage boss fights. Okay, that gives it a little bit more. And I hope Pal World has made them kind of rethink how they're going to go forward with games and like actually give fans what they really want. Seeing the success of Pal World. Okay, I gotta now fix this tail. How many levels? Yeah, I love you, Veltel. I'm looking forward to the day or the year when I get to work on it, because I'm trying to go in order, somewhat in order. But I have a lot of fondness for you, Veltel. I don't have that much fondness for Xerneas. But I just love Yveltal's style. And I think Oblivion Wing is such a cool move as well. But I feel like I also need to give some love to Reshiram, Zekrom, before I get to that. I don't know. There's just a lot of Pokemon. I'm gonna... If nothing monumental happens in my life, I feel like I could be doing this for the rest of eternity if Nintendo keep making more Pokemon games. Honestly, I think legendary Pokemon, there's like not really any legendary Pokemon I dislike. Like probably the box legendaries I dislike the most are Dialga and Palkia, because I think they're kind of just weird looking. And it's when I was in the phase of my life where I was least into Pokemon, I guess, if you could say that. But like Black and White box legendaries are great. I love Yveltal. I really love Sword Dog and Shield Dog. I love Solgaleo and Lunala. And I really like Miraidon and Koraidon. Like, it really hasn't been like a bad legendary design. Oh yeah, well, I'm not talking about secondary legendary Pokemon. There's a lot of other legendary Pokemon that I think aren't like I hate the emotion Pokemons that mess fruit and all that garbage. I don't like that weird little blue legendary. Well, it has an egg. Right now I can't remember what it's called. Is it even a legendary? Manaphy? Phione? Yone? I hate that one. I'm not that big of a fan of like Jirachi. Manaphy? I can never remember if Manaphy is the name of it's I think Mantike, but it's not like Mantike isn't called Manaphy. I always think Mantike's name is Manaphy, but it's not. I don't really care for Jirachi. Like all the mythic Pokemon, I really don't care for them. Like I don't really care that much for Mew. I think Mew's a bit weird looking. Let's see. Celebi, I don't really care. Well, that's probably why I haven't done any of them, because I don't really care too much for them. I do like the ruined weapon ones from Scarlet Violet. I think they're interesting. I like, obviously I like Chimpao, I think is the Sabertooth one. Snow Leopard. Not that big of a fan of Terrapagos, that's their like mythical thing. And I don't like Calyrex, but I love the horses. I love Spectrier and the ice one, which I can't remember now. I will be doing Mew. I don't like, don't get me wrong, I like Mew. Like, I think it's fine. I'm gonna definitely have to really think about how I'm gonna do it though. I haven't thought about Mew in this life. I like the interpretation of Mew as like a cat, but I'm just worried it's gonna look like a weird naked like alien thing. So I'm not sure how I'm gonna really work on Mew. Because if I'm doing Mewtwo, I'm gonna do Mew at the same time. It's fine. Like, as I said, Mew is probably the one I'm most worried about. Ditto, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with Ditto. Voltorb and Electrode, I think would just be really basic. That's the only thing I'm worried about with them. Yeah. Unless I do like something really drastic with them. Like if anything, I just kind of release them as, alongside something else. Like they wouldn't be like a main release. Yeah, like for April Fools though, the thing is I like to reserve it for something else like that. Like this year I did Power World. Last year I did Pokemon, not Pokemon, Digimon. So I like to reserve that like that one day of the year where I can like be like, yeah, here's something completely different. I think next year, spoilers, next April Fools, I think I'm gonna do like Blue Eyes White Dragon or something. Be like, yeah, here's the newest Pokemon release. Haha, gotcha. Unless something else comes along before then. Spoilers. I know, spoilers. The thing is, if I say it on stream, you guys can like quote me. Be like, oh, what, you said this. And I'll be like, oh yeah, I did say that. I forget quite often. I forget what I say a lot. Oh, yeah, I could be. Yeah, that's a good one. I could do Red Eyes Black Dragon and Blue Eyes White Dragon and be like, aha, here, look, I've done Reshiram and Kyurem. Aha. Yeah, Reshiram and Zekrom. I mean, Kyurem's the other one. So out of all the Yu-Gi-Oh monsters, I think they're the most basic ones. There's a lot cooler ones out there. With my favorite being Judgment Dragon. Not that Judgment Dragon's cool looking, but hard-wise, I think it. Like Stardust Dragon, I think pretty cool. I ran in my Yu-Gi-Oh phase, I played Night Sworns. So JD was my boy. Xavier's feet, yeah. I'll do that. Okay, for fools. Bromsoft dragons, yeah. Well, which one specifically? Gaping Dragon? That's probably the one I'd actually do. I actually don't know the names of any of the other dragons. Bromsoft games. Gaping's the one that was like, yep, this is a design. I'm not sure which one Madeira is. Yeah, I don't remember what it's called though. I don't have that much knowledge on it. DLC boss, I haven't played Dark Souls. I've played Demon Souls, I played Dark Souls 1, I played some of Dark Souls 2, I played I would say like 70% of Elden Ring. I think 70% was accurate. But not with the DLC though now. Don't count the DLC. Yeah, I gotta get back into Elden Ring and finish it. I'm thinking when the DLC goes on sale, which it probably is never gonna go on sale, but maybe one day it'll go on sale. I'll buy it and then carry on. I'm not sure how the DLC works with Elden Ring. I don't know if you've got to start a new character to play, or you continue using your character, or you do it whilst you're playing the... Like, I'm not sure. I know you're waiting for me. You can... And I do give you permission to carry on playing it with them. Take a while. Okay, Storm Rider, let me have a look. He's cool. Honestly, he's I just spruce him up a bit and he's a monstrous looking thing. Okay, so I'm still playing my first playthrough. So I could just actually I literally can't remember what the last thing I did in it. Andrew, do you remember what the last thing we did in Elden Ring was? Because I can't. I heard it's obviously hard, and you've got to collect a bunch of, like, MacGuffins or something. I was stuck on that stupid mana dragon. Oh, I remember why I stopped playing it now. Optional side boss. I did not beat the mana dragon, unfortunately. And I got annoyed and then I stopped playing it. I didn't. You beat the mana dragon. Wait, the mana dragon's that stupid dragon that you can just walk past and it does like the weird... It flies around and like swipes at you with its like mana blade attack. I don't remember. Like 90 maybe? 80? 90? Thing is, I'm using the mana katana, the AP katana. It just one-shot me, and thing is, it one-shots me, and it takes like no damage from my katana. I guess I could just like farm souls and then just over-level and kill it, maybe. I guess that's what I should have done. Yeah, I was using I think Mimic or one of the other summons I had, I can't remember. I think I was summoning Andrew into my game as well to try and help me do it. I don't think you can't summon Mimic and summon a person, I don't think. Or can you? I think it was one or the other. So I'd either summon Mimic and die, or summon Andrew and die. 2-player doubles HP, yeah. And I got so close to killing it, and it's out of principle I'm trying to kill it, because yeah, I know, you beat it in but you're using the stupid OP bleed weapon that everyone uses. The one that you literally get at the beginning of the game. If I remember correctly. Which I was gonna use, and then you were using it, and I was like, well, we both can't use the same weapon. And then I found the AP katana, and I was like, well, I'm gonna use the AP katana because I'm a weeb, and I like to just spam slash at things from a mile away. And it's not a hard fight, it's just... Obviously it's not, it's a hard fight, but for me, it's just like I just don't do any damage to it. So I basically just gotta dodge and dodge it and dodge and dodge it and just chip away at its health. Yeah, it just one-shots me as well. Maybe I need better armor? I don't know. You say you've beaten it, and I summoned you in, and you couldn't beat it for me, so really like bugged in my game. I know I was doing that. I just running away and then I'd get so close to killing it and then it'd just like hit me from like a mile away. Or I'd jump and it would clip me somehow. Anyway. And then I got busy doing something else. I think then I went on holiday and then I got really busy and then I didn't touch it again. Yeah, well. You can kill the 2 gargoyles by yourself. So, and that is actually an easy fight. This is actually the only fight you've helped me with, Andrew. And you can't beat it for me. So, I think this is actually not a skill diff. Didn't I help you with the moon lady as well? You can beat her by yourself. You definitely asked for my help more than I asked for your help. Also, you're always at higher level than me. Anyway, I just don't like accepting defeat. And asking for help is defeat. Oh wait, my print is done, I think. I can't hear it. Oh wait, it's got 13 minutes left. Never mind. Taking a dump. I beat Dark Souls 1 absolutely by myself without any intervention. Nice. I printed my sun slashes, but I haven't painted them yet. So you're probably gonna print and paint them before I have, if you were gonna paint them. I beat Demon Souls by myself. That was a fun game. I played the PS5 remake. Yes, I would be losing if I had to call the police. I haven't played Bloodborne. I have Sekiro. I want to play Sekiro at some point. I don't remember what Dragon God is, so if I can remember it, it just didn't happen. I honestly can't remember it. There's so many dragons. Do I have to look it up? Because I literally can't. Oh, my printer's telling me it's struggling. Let me look up Dragon God from Demon Souls so I can remember. Or whatever it was. Oh, okay. That one. Okay, that wasn't like it was a hard fight. That was more of just I didn't understand the mechanics of how to get past him. So yeah. Yeah, he looks a bit like a behemoth. Which, talking about Final Fantasy, I think the next game I'm going to play is Final Fantasy... Wait, 15 is it? Yeah, no, 15. Yeah, 15. I bought 15 the other day when it was on sale. Game that I've been waiting to play for over 10 years when it was first announced as Versus 13. Yeah, Boy Band Sim. Yeah. I see how they butchered my boy Noctis. Been actually kind of dreading playing it. Because it's not going to be anything like the trailer that they released a century ago. I just played Final Fantasy VII Remake not too long ago. Replayed Remake. I'm still waiting for Rebirth to come out on PC. Since I don't have like a PlayStation or an Xbox. And I got it super cheap on Steam, so I was like, I'll replay Final Fantasy VII Remake. And then I played Crisis Core again, replayed Crisis Core. And I was like, well, I kind of want to play 15. And it was on sale. And honestly, I don't know anything about it. I just know what I know that what I know about it isn't true anymore. Animal Crossing, I like... My first Animal Crossing was the one on Switch. I'd never played an Animal Crossing before then. And I wasn't going to play it, but then COVID happened and lockdown happened and my friends had it. And I was like, okay, I'll buy it. I think I played it on one of my friends' Switches and I was like, okay, this is kind of fun. And I played it for like a month solid. Like that first month of lockdown COVID, I just spent it every day, like obsessively playing that game. And then I did everything. And then I was like, okay. And then I never picked it up again. I was just talking about how I haven't touched Animal Crossing since it came out and I finished it. I didn't know they released a couple of extra things for it. I think once I got all my desired villages, I was like, okay, I've achieved the perfect village. Not that I can remember what the villages I had were. Oh yeah, it is Itachi. You remembered. Okay. I think it's done now. Yeah, not a bad idea. Oh, you were talking about Pokemon that I'm not looking forward to doing from Gen 1. Diglett. Diglett's another one that I'm like, I have no idea what I'm Like, do I embrace the weird mole? I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. Yeah. Krabby's gonna be good. I like Krabby. I think giant enemy Krabby is gonna be a good one. That's one thing that would be easy, is making the Alola version, yeah. Because it's literally the same thing. Yeah, cookie. Cookie. Okay. Yesterday, I somehow managed to cut myself with the pizza cutter. So I just rubbed against part on it. It bleeded. I just quickly wrapped around it. I don't know how I managed it, but I think I was holding the pizza and I just put the pizza like on my hand. Like I was holding the crust of the pizza. I was cutting it on a small plate, a plate that's smaller than the pizza itself. And I just put the pizza cutter on my hand and I started cutting. And I was like, ow. And then I realized I literally just cut into my finger with the pizza cutter. Like I put all these force down as if I was going to cut through the crust onto my finger. Something I've never done before. I have actually used scissors for pizza before. I don't know if you're joking with that, but if my pizza cutter is like dirty or I haven't like washed it since the last time I used pizza, because I eat pizza like several times a week, and I've like forgotten to wash my pizza cutter, I'll be like, oh, I just cut it with the scissors. Like, I'm not sure if that's like a dye thing. It does, but you gotta wait until the pizza's a bit cool, otherwise like you just get hot pizza on you. I've seen scissors with like multiple blades for cutting up like herbs and stuff. Like I was thinking, do that pizza and just cut it into tiny little chunks of pizza. So the pizzas I get are like kid-sized pizzas, I guess you could say. So cutting it with scissors isn't that bad, but I can't imagine really cutting a big pizza. What? And touch the pizza with my oven gloved hand? I don't actually own oven glove. Also, I cooked my pizza in the air fryer, which means the crust and the base are really undercooked and the toppings are really, really overcooked. You put a picture in the Discord. Let's see. Oh yeah, that looks useful. I've never seen that sold though. I've never seen that sort of thing. It's like it's like a cake cutter, but scissors attached to it. Oh, I could actually do that if I had CPU, but I'm not sure actually if it'd be heat resistant or not. So, mirror. Up. Eight. Oop. Ooh. Alright, my little axolotl's done now. You guys want a review? I'll go and take a picture of it. Okay, I got them off the printer. God, actually, it supports. This music that's playing. Oh, okay. Okay. So this time, neither of them failed. They look very goofy. Need to take the supports off. There's a bit of stringing going on, but it's fine. Check if a pen fits. Okay, well, a pen, it just about works with a pen. Let me just get the magnets. Now I'll take a picture on the fridge again. Okay, I'm gonna put it in my fridge. Why do you think? Okay, come back. Yeah, I forgot I need to buy super glue. So I can't actually glue the magnets into place, but it works enough. Okay, image. Not video cap. Okay, that's yesterday's mudkip. This is the happy little axolotl. His eyes are a bit goofy, but I don't know, I think it's kind of cute. I need to clean up the stringing and stuff, but he's trying his best. Holding on to that pen for dear life. the pen's not perfectly round, so it doesn't work as well as with the pencil. But yeah, I don't have the exact same colors as well that I use like to paint it in the 3D software, but I'll release this model later. It'll be on my Maker World if anyone wants to have a little mudkip or axolotl. Oh, I got some light. Okay, I need to sit in darkness when I 3D sculpt. Okay, the end of the tail is missing. Yeah, I'm looking forward to making Rapidus as well. I was like, can I really be bothered to make another rock type? I just needed a break. And I think I was looking through like what Alolan forms I was missing, and I was like, Diglett. I don't want to make Diglett, and I guess I could have made Persian and Meowth, but I didn't really. Just I was like, what other like there's Galarian forms? I was like looking at the Galarian forms. I was like, okay, normally when I think Ninetales, I think also Rapidash. Like Ninetales and Rapidash kind of go hand in hand. They're both Gen 1 fire types. And they both have fairy type counters. I have the Applin line penned in for this year, but it's just finding like a slot for it. Yeah, Shiny Rapidash is actually one of the first shinies I ever like discovered. And I was like, wow, this is really cool. I hope all of them are this cool. And then I found out not all shinies are made equally. I do want to make some of the Scarlet Vitamin Pokemon. I also have the Ursaring line penned in for this year, but yeah, it's 70% are green and the other 70% are pink. And it's like, what do you want, green or pink for your shiny? And I'm fine with them being pink. Or like a shade of pink. The green ones I'm not a fan of. Yeah, or it's a guessing game of guess which ones are shiny and they both look the same. I don't like how ugly this bit looks. Okay, that's a little bit better. Okay, so the tail's done, the neck's done. You never caught a wild shiny? I have... Well, the first game where I caught like a wild shiny was Pokemon Legends Arceus. Before that, I'd never caught a shiny. And then I got some in Scarlet and Violet as well. But before that, I'd never seen like a natural shiny in the wild. And maybe I had and I just didn't notice, but... Honestly, the head is pretty good. What do you have to do anything? Sharpen up some of the edges. See, that'd be hype, finding a shiny. I lie. I found. Actually, no. I found a bunch of shinies in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, but I purposely shiny hunted them. I think, except for the Rattata that I didn't shiny hunt and I just found. Okay, it's done. Yeah, this is on the tip. I think it's Hopes and Dreams. Yeah, it's Hopes and Dreams. I think it's my favourite song from Undertale. Yeah, I enjoy the Undertale music. It's a bit overplayed, you like hear it everywhere. But it's good music. When I was playing Pokemon, when Pokemon Go first came out, I had the Undertale soundtrack on my phone, and that's literally like the only music I had. So I'd be walking around every day playing Pokemon Go, just listening to the Undertale soundtrack on repeat. So I kind of got a little bit sick of it. But it's been a long time since that fateful summer when Pokemon Go came out. I'm talking, is it 2015 when Pokemon Go came out? I can't really remember anymore. I don't really want to do too much. I'm gonna leave it. That's a weird thing I gave it on its nose. Fine as well. Pokemon Go was a really nice surprise for me because I kind of heard about it, but I didn't really care for it. Yeah, my phone couldn't run it either. I had to use my dad's phone, I think, or my mum's phone, and they didn't like that. So I then bought a new phone. Because I had like an old iPhone or something. And it just ran it really poorly, I think. But yeah, I had no idea it was launching. I don't think most people knew it was coming out. And then I don't know how I found out about it, but suddenly everyone was talking about it. And I was like, what? Pokemon Go? And I think it just come out in Europe, because I knew it came out in Australia a little bit earlier. So people were talking about it and I was like, oh. And then it came out in Europe. And then everyone was talking about it. Don't get Pokemon Sleep to work. That's a shame. I do like Pokemon Sleep. It's just like a nice little mini game to have going on during the day. It's like a little Tamagotchi. Remember to feed them 3 times a day. Remember to put them to sleep 3 times a day and 2 times a day. Not 2 times a day, once a day. And if you slack, then you feel bad for them. Okay, a tongue. I kind of want to give him a forked tongue. No, this honestly, yeah. Not much I need to do to them. I think I'm literally almost done. Like, need higher res. And I might give it a couple more teeth. I don't know. I feel like it's weird him only having like a handful of teeth in his bottom jaw and then a load in his top jaw. I don't know why I chose to do. Either like the idea of maybe just a bit. They have weird little baby teeth at the front of his mouth. Give him that. I think I do like the weird asymmetry of given his teeth. I want to give him more of a maybe I put these little weird teeth where else? Like give him some more weight. Past me clearly was thinking of something. Which Zelda is this? This is Link's Awakening, I think. Which is another game that I feel like came out and everyone was really hyped about it, and then no one talked about it a month later. I have no idea. Are they making a new one where you play Zelda? I feel like I've been out of the loop for Nintendo games. What do you mean? When I'm talking about Tears of the Kingdom. Because for me that is the newest one. Something of Wisdom, okay. Oh, Echoes of Legends of Zelda Legends. Yeah, okay, I remember seeing the trailer. I just thinking they should have called it Legends of Link. But yeah. I remember now. I forgot that was a thing. I probably will pass. I don't know if I'll play it. I still haven't finished Tears of the Kingdom yet. And honestly, I actually haven't finished Breath of the Wild. I've done everything but beat Ganon. Oh, Persona 4. Well, I haven't played Persona 4. I want to play Persona 3, the remake they did for it. But I'll play it one day. Persona 5 is my, like, game of the year. By game of the year, I mean game of the decade. I love it so much. I've got it on Switch, and I've also got it on PlayStation 4. And I was so tempted to buy on PC as well. I think, is it on PC? I have a feeling it is on PC, right? Oh wait, yeah, Persona 5 Royale is on Steam, yeah. Yeah, it is. I don't know what you're talking about, Andrew. I'm waiting for Persona 6. I want to know what they're going to do next. Okay. This guy... Oh, he needs his fingers and toes. I almost forgot. It is a turn-based dating sim JRPG, yeah. But so is Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate is also a turn-based dating sim. I said game of the decade, actually. Yeah, that's why you put like 100 hours into it in like a week. Okay, you got a little toe. Baldur's Gate, the Astarion dating sim. You do forget that we were literally just talking about Dark Souls and From Souls games a minute ago. I don't think you're fooling anyone. I wouldn't allow anyone to disrespect my boy. It's true, actually. I forgive you, Andrew. You are not really a gamer, so how would you know peak taste when you don't even know that you can't mine the dragon egg in Minecraft? I know. There's some big claws you got there. I know you're trolling. I know you're trying to troll. It doesn't really work. Okay. That's fine. You haven't played Persona 5. Therefore, you don't understand it. Goku's not even my favorite character. But he is way better than Sora. This claw's a bit too big. I need to do an anime husbando tier list. I don't know if we found one there. I think I have to make my own anime husbando tier list because, and by anime I mean games. Game husbando. Maybe I'll look for one. I'll do it next stream. I don't know how old Sora is, but I played the games when I was a kid. And when I was a kid and Sora was a kid, I had a crush on Sora. Actually, I think I liked Riku more. In my mind, Sora is the same age as me because it's been like 20 years since Kingdom Hearts 2 came out. Yeah, I did cosplay Riku. My darkness background. His claws a bit too like goofy, too big. Are they gonna make it like a Kingdom Hearts 4 where it's like hyper realistic or something weird like that? And I hope they don't make any more Kingdom Hearts games. Oh, Thaddeus. It's the Hades music. He's another potential husbando. No, I ship him with Thaddeus, not Thaddeus, Thanatos. Kingdom Hearts 4 in the works. Not looking forward to that. You're talking about the one that was on PSP or 3DS or PS Vita, or the one with Ventus, Aqua, and the other one? Yeah. Ventus, Aqua, and Terra, that's what they're called. Yeah, I played that one. Yeah. It feels like I played it like a lifetime ago. That's how long ago it was, I feel like. I don't think I have a favorite Kingdom Hearts game. I think Kingdom Hearts 2 is my favorite. Yeah, basically. I played the 3DS ones. I played the card game one on Game Boy. I played the DS one as well, the regular DS one. Like 300 and something days or something garbage like that. Birth by Sleep, yeah, that's the one. I honestly can't remember it at all. I can't remember any of the games. They just kind of meld into like same thing. There we go, yeah. It's some sort of garbage title like that. Okay, he's still got weird splayed legs. I'm just gonna leave it. I don't know. Once I pose him, the splayed leg will be fixed. I watched the cutscenes for Kingdom Hearts 3. I kind of couldn't really be bothered playing it. And even though I watched all the cutscenes, I still can't really remember what happens. I bought Devil May Cry as well recently on Steam. That's another game I want to play that I haven't played. Devil May Cry 5. Give him the bass. That's you, I gotta pose him. Okay, Hades, I do love you, but this music's a bit too intense. This is upbeat music, video game music volume 2. I guess it's my own fault. Let me find something a bit more chill. I gotta have something chill to listen to. Well, this isn't my chill music playlist. My own fault. There we go. But sad music. Talking about the DMC. Yeah, actually Devil May Cry 3 was the first one I played. And after playing that, wait, DMC 3? Which is the one with Nero? No, Nero's in 4. I played 4, DMC 4 first. Fell in love with the game. Went out and bought 1, 2, and 3 for PlayStation 2. And then played them. I spent all summer playing them. I like Virgil. I like Nero because 4 was the first one I played. I like Nero because he's the first character you play, and then I got to play as Dante, and I was like, who the hell is this old man? And then I was like, okay, cool. And then I looked up what order I was meant to play them in, because obviously there's an order to them. I think actually no. Then I watched the Devil May Cry anime. I played Devil May Cry 4, then watched the Devil May Cry anime. And then I played Devil May Cry 3, Devil May Cry 2, and then 1, because I think that's the order, or maybe it's like 3, 1, and 2. I can't remember anymore. But anyway, I bought them all secondhand from Game. And it's pretty neat. The anime is really bad. I do agree with that. Let's see it. Close it. But back in the day, I was like, cool, anime. Dante's cool guy. I don't know what you're talking about, Andrew. Sorry. I can't help you there. How am I gonna lose him? Gotta fix his legs. It's fine, you control Andrew. He takes it well, I think. With Blender, I think you can probably you rig it. I think would be the best thing, but ZBrush doesn't really have a very good way of posing. It's one of the things I hate about ZBrush is posing. So, like, prehistoric it feels. I'm gonna have him perched on a rock. Pulling it on. Clearly didn't lower the resolution of his legs. I'm not sure how I want this foot. I follow any other creatives? I like, okay, Lord of the Print, they rebranded as something else though now. due to legal reasons. I think they're called like something else. Free something. But Lord of the Print was quite a big inspiration for me. And it was really sad when they had to rebrand earlier this year due to stupid Lord of the Rings saying they're copying them. Scary world we live in, but that's close enough of a word to be like sued over. Yeah, rescale minis. Yeah, I just very rudely remember their Godzilla release they did several years ago, and when I saw that, I was like, yeah, this is what I want to do. I follow Dragon's Trappers Lodge. They do some really cool stuff. I think they're cool. Yeah, it's really dumb. Yeah, I like the Godzilla. I want to one day do my own version of Godzilla. Because their models inspired me to start, basically. So I was like, these are really cool, I want to do that. Is there one called like Loot Box or something? If I remember correctly. Broken Anvil, what happened to them? Honestly, I don't really keep track with the minis phase. I kind of I feel like I just exist in my own bubble. There's a guy that does a load of models for free. I can't remember what his name is right now, but his Patreon I think is free and his entire catalog is on it. But right now it's his name is escaping me. Since I stopped using Twitter, I feel like I struggle to keep track with things more now. I used to follow people on Twitter. Now, the guy I'm talking about only does free models. Like, I don't think he like all of his models are free. I think he has like you can pay for his Patreon, but everything is free on it. Like all the models are. He has all of his stuff on on Thingiverse, I think. Yeah, it's probably the one we're talking about. He did like a goose hydra, and I think that went viral. And that's how I found him. Yeah, the name isn't easy to remember. I can't remember. It's like honestly, I have no idea what their name was. Like, not even close to remembering it. Yeah, there we go. That's it. Yeah, not the catchiest of names, unfortunately. You guys were both on it. Nice, yeah. Nice. Pretty cool. Also, yeah, it's quite admirable that they release everything for free as well. Oh, nice. You got them saved. I'm not sure. I like this. I don't know if I like this pose. And by pose, I mean what I'm doing with the legs. I think I'm gonna have like one leg. I don't know who that is, but like in an ideal world, I would release my models for free as well, but obviously I can't. I do like releasing the odd couple for free though. Okay, cool. Yeah, I gotta buy things for my dog. Gotta save up for that giant Arc-9. I kind of keep track with other people doing Pokemon stuff. Just to, I guess, keep an eye on my competition. Yeah, Wizards, I don't know, maybe they'll redeem themselves at some point. I think I'm gonna... I made a mistake. I didn't make these low res before trying to pose it. Yeah, I want them to release a life-size a Raikou, Entei, and Suicune that I can just have taking up my entire apartment. And Flash might be a bit pokey though, like a bit spiky. I found out the other day that Ninetales, I've been spelling Ninetales wrong like this my entire life. I was spelling Ninetales as like 9 and then tails as if like, because it's got 9 tails. But it's actually tails as in like a tale that I'm gonna tell you. It's 9 talents, T-A-L-E. Wait, or am I just wrong? Am I thinking, or am I actually wrong? And I've been spelling tails and tail the wrong way around my entire life. That is also another possibility. I think actually I'm wrong and Pokemon is right. No, I'm not okay. I'm wrong. I'm dyslexic, and I've been spelling the word tail for like a dog's tail wrong, and I'm gonna tell you a tail the other way around. I've been spelling it like this. Is that not? That's how I thought it was spelled, but it's actually not spelled like that. I don't know. I think I am going insane. Okay. Okay. I'm not insane then. I always just thought it was like literal. It's just saying it's got 9 tails. I thought that was the name. Okay, I'm not completely insane. So I think I spelled, when I released 9 tails, I think on the release I was spelling it wrong. I can just check. Yeah, so I spelled 9-tailed wrong on the product. I spelled it with AI and not the other way around. Yeah, legally distinct. I improved it. The thing is, in Spanish, we say ninetales because the names of all the Pokemon are the same in Spanish, but you just pronounce it with the Spanish like accentuation. So I know that in Spanish it's called ninetales, which is this reading it out, and yet in my mind I still misspelled it. When I realized, because it just auto-corrected it for me the other day, and I was like, why is it auto-correcting 9-tails for me? Also, I found out I was spelling Venusaur wrong as well my entire life. It's Venusaur, not Venusaur. Which I think a lot of people get wrong. Not just me. I'm gonna get a drink. Camera. I always thought like Pokemon was the one thing I knew how to spell. Everything else in life, I accept being wrong at, but I thought like Pokemon was the one thing I was good at. Turns out even I can make mistakes. I'm that annoying friend who will correct you if you say a Pokemon name wrong, so the fact that I was spelling a Pokemon name wrong upset me. Okay, it's what, 5:10? I think I'll be done soon. Sometimes I spell things wrong on purpose though, because it's funny. Pokemon. Well, in Spanish we say Pokemon. So I say Pokemon. I don't know. Pokemon? Toontail is cool. I think I overlooked Fluttermane. I like Fluttermane now more than I did before. Might be because I just see it everywhere when I see competitive Pokemon now, and it's grown on me. needs to be remastered as well. But yeah, some pronouncing Pokemon names. Honestly, a lot of it is from the anime, and then is remembering what they called them in the anime. And I think even the anime called them the wrong thing, like pronounced the names wrong. So that's I got an error message. My YouTube is not receiving enough video maintenance. Oh, it's because I'm doing a super complex process. Sorry, YouTube. Hopefully the stream's fine. Not a big yellow warning. Well, first of all, that's not a real Pokemon, so... yeah, I actually don't know how you would pronounce Yveltal. I always say Yveltal. But... I don't think I've ever heard, like, an official pronunciation of it. Okay, I can... save it. Yveltal? Yeah. Yveltal? Yveltal is not bad. I quite like that. This dumb song. Yveltal? No, that's not it. Yveltal? Is Y a vowel or a consonant? Okay, back to trying to pose this stupid thing. Yveltal, yeah. Yveltal. What about Charizard? The Charizard. I hear people say Charizard a lot. That would annoy me. Wow. I'm actually a Charizard fan, so I take offense to that. You can find Charizard is the best Pokemon ever released. And if it wasn't, then why does it have the most merch? I'm actually joking, but I do like Charizard. I think it gets... I do think it is overhyped, but it is definitely the coolest of the Gen 1 starters, in my opinion. I am excited for Mega Charizard Z. I want to milk the Charizard cow more. See, when I was younger, I picked Squirtle, and I was always a water type person, but I've grown to appreciate Charizard. I think it helps the fact that it's in like every single Pokemon media. What about Feraligatr? You're saying Feraligatr's cringe? Like Feraligatr's like the best starter, like my favorite starter. It was also my first starter, but no, I think Empoleon's kind of cringe. Sorry. I do hate penguins though. It's probably actually part of it. Unknowingly, my hatred for penguins transferred over my dislike of Empoleon. I don't think Empoleon's bad, I just don't really like him. I don't like any of the Sinnoh starters, so... Despin, talking about starters here, so... No... Penguins are unpoggers. That's not how you spell Feraligatr. No, don't make me sad. Like, they spoiled us by giving us, what, a fire ghost? The anime made me like Skull Bunny more. Yeah, you got Hisuian Typhlosion, that's Fire Ghost. I think they should give us a Fire Dragon type starter that isn't Charizard. Fire Ice starter. Honestly, that sounds awful, like the type combo. Does it resist water if it's fire and ice? Does ice resist water type? I don't know if it does. Just a load of weaknesses. Yeah, just give every starter water dragon, grass dragon, and fire dragon. Make it the dragon region. I wouldn't be surprised if the next like mainline Pokemon game is based in like China. Considering we've got all the like ruined beasts or whatever it's called with all their Chinese names. Yeah, that's good. Fire Dragon's pretty good. Fire Water is, I mean, Dragon Water is just, I guess, bulky. We have Volcanion, the most forgotten of the legendary Pokemon ever made. Firewater. Fire Steel? I don't know if there are any. Are there Fire Steel? I think Volcanion is... I don't know. Honestly, I don't know Volcanion. I've never used a Volcanion. I've never seen Volcanion. I just know Volcanion exists. Feel bad for Volcanion. Was he even ever released? Like, as a Pokemon? Like, in a game? I have no idea what I'm doing for this thing's pose. Still struggling. Maybe I need to give it a base and then figure it out from there. Do I want to cheat and bend its arm? Definitely doesn't have any joints there. Oh, that might be a bit odd. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, the wings aren't moving. This is where they are, this is where they're gonna be. Cool. No problem. Hopefully everything's printing alright. Okay. His torso can move. Maybe... what time do you want me to wrap up? Okay. Well, when I'm done posing, I will be done. So... You say that you're joking, but... I believe it. I believe you are gonna be skiving up work early if I give you a chance to. I don't think Evie would let me stream forever. And you know I'm a slave to her. Evie, speak of the devil. Barking outside. Evie! Don't be a devil. better. Okay, so he's kind of like holding onto a rock, maybe? Now this arm needs to come off a bit. Well, it's a Friday, it's summer. Who actually works all day? You mean packed and ignore the fact the wing is stuffed. Nice, nice. Yeah, I guess that's what I'm missing out, is being paid to do nothing. But I do get to do whatever I want. So I guess that's the payoff. The trade-off, I mean. Okay, that one's looking a little bit better. Oh, that's gonna be rough. I did customer support for a few months, and it was pretty bad. Luckily, I just had to answer emails when I did it. It was bad. And I didn't get paid for like 3 months of work. I only got paid for like the first 2 months, and then they ghosted me. They were like, yeah, we'll pay you soon. We'll pay you next month. We'll pay you next month. So I worked another month, and they're like, oh yeah, we'll pay you tomorrow. And then they never paid me, and I was just like... And then I was like, okay. And then I just slowly was doing like less and less work, because I realized they're just not going to pay me. And they were like, oh yeah, we're just really financial troubles right now. We'll pay you soon. And I'm like, no, that's it. I'm gone. You can keep my money, I guess. I'm leaving. It's a shame it was actually like a friend of a friend that put me onto the job. Like, not a friend of a friend, but like a friend of one of my old employers were like, oh yeah, this person I know needs some people. And then they never paid me. Do I want this wing to go back more or forwards more? Hmm. This is one of these situations where I'm not happy with how it looks. And I might have to go back and like look at it again, like with the new eyes. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'm just it looks weird because I don't have a base to it or what. We don't want the tail up or down? Up or left or right? Okay, look right. Hmm. I don't know. I think I'm gonna go back to the drawing board. I'm actually probably gonna end it right now. I'm stuck. I don't know how to pose this guy. I don't know what pose I want him to be in. I think I just need to think about it for a minute. Maybe make a base and then kind of pose him around the base. Normally I do it the other way around. I pose it and then I make a base. But with this guy, he's got too much wingspan. I don't know what I'm doing with his wings. Yeah, but he needs to be standing. He needs to be on something. He needs to be touching something. So I think I'm just gonna copy the old pose he's in. Yeah, I think I don't know. That's the issue with flying creatures is how do I make it look good when I can't have it floating? Yeah, but he's a kaiju. What prey is he grabbing? He's like a gargantuan monster. What's he grabbing? Like another kaiju? That's too much effort. I was thinking maybe having him on like a building, maybe? Like a skyscraper? Yeah, no, I'm not making another one. He's gotta be like isolated. Bus? Yeah, bus might work. The thing is I don't have to sculpt like 3D model a bus. And actually I'm quite lazy. So I'm just gonna give him a generic rock to perch on, I think. Because if I oops, I picked going back to it. Because I have made this mini before, and let's see, bridge. I was really happy with my old version of him. See if I can find him. Where is he? Apache. Let's go compare him to my old mini. Okay, here we go. Wait, where is he? Oh wow. This is how dire things were in the past. He's not even centered. This is how he used to look. He's just standing on a rock. Oh my god. That's not bad, actually. Having him standing on a rock like that. Also, the painting I did on the model sells it a lot. Okay, now we look at it how it's meant to be. Yeah, I guess perched on just two rocks like this isn't bad. Looking down at his prey. Yeah. I'll think about it because look at this. Look at how lazy I was in the past. There's there's holes inside this rock. Not even like a solid rock. Yeah, maybe. How poorly I made this in the past. Like, it's not bad. Like, I thought it was worse than it did. It looked worse, but it's quite late. I did a really sloppy job on this. But I think I literally only spent like a day on this guy. Maybe 2 days max. I'm probably not going to think about the pose too much. I'm probably just going to go with something basic in the end. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to go think about this, agonize over it. Yeah. Anyway, thanks everyone for joining me again. I'll think about it. Maybe I'll do a build. I might try doing a building. I don't know. It sounds like a lot of... my speciality is rocks, not buildings. No, thanks for joining me and chatting with me, because it's nice to actually talk and not just be stuck inside my own thoughts every day and working. I don't know if I'll stream on the weekend. Maybe. I don't know. I got to do a lot of tidying up. My dad's coming next week, so I got to actually clean. I know, but rocks are just easy, and people can just customize the rocks however they want. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, I know rocks are everywhere. But buildings... Anyway, thanks for joining me. I'm gonna end now.